So hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. I hope you can hear me. So as usual, we'll clear our analysis and start fresh. As usual, we'll clear our analysis and start fresh. So first, let's look at Bitcoin. Personally, I would sell at this point. It has given a retest of this trend line, but overall structure is looking bearish. And the zone is showing that it's a 4-hour order block zone, right? It can fail. That's why we have to wait for confirmation, then we'll take entry, right? As we can see that this trend line has been tested 4 times. One, two, three. It has been tested 4 times. So it's pretty weak. Earlier I was expecting that this is the trend line. And we can consider this as well, but this looks more cleaner, right? The touches are more clean here. Very clean touches. I took one trade at this point, exited here. If you have a swap pre-broker, you can consider taking swing trades in BTC. Price action is very favorable most of the times. Like here we can see that this was the zone. It gave a break of the zone, then sustained. Yeah, easy suicide move. Here as well. There was order block at this point, right? And when price came tested this order block, we can see the move. This move is more than $4,000. You just have to follow the basics. Yeah, it will work well. So yeah, right now we can see that if it was a good sell side move, it should have continued from this point, right? This is a good resistance zone. Earlier it was a support, then it became a resistance here. But it did showed some selling here, but the move wasn't that good, right? And if this order block breaks, then we are easily expecting this target. So as of now, there is no trade in BTC. We'll wait for confirmation, then we'll take entry. Even at this point, I cannot see any strong order blocks, even on 1 hour time frame. Here we are seeing that it's a big fair value gap, but most of the times it doesn't work. We need a good order block with fair value gap. So we can expect a small buy side move. So the next thing I'm looking in BTC is here we can see that it's making a trend line structure. It gave break of the zone, and after giving break, it's trying to retest. So when price comes at this level, I'm going to plan a buy entry targeting this. It can be a good setup without a doubt. So I'll be targeting this. And my stop loss is going to be below this level. Let's see, there are very high probabilities that this can work. The markets are very unpredictable, so just manage your risk. You cannot control how much you are going to make, but you can always control how much you are going to lose. Think about that. So it's looking pretty good. So I've taken the entry. My entry is around this level, 64,387. Yeah, around this level. Once you have taken the entry, just hold your trades. You don't have to risk that much, which makes you restless, right? Cool, cool. So here we can see that our trade is playing perfectly all right. So now we can do one thing. We can trail our SL to this point, right? It's very important to trail. We can book some profits here. And looking at the strength of this candle, I would prefer holding it. Amazing momentum. So it has completed the trend line move, but I still feel that It can still go up. Let's see. It was very close to our target, but it is what it is. This is what trading is. This is what trading is, boys. You have to survive pullbacks. That's how the game works. Market only rewards people who are bold. So let's see if we are seeing any more trades on different pairs. Let's clear this. So the simple thing is we'll target this point if it breaks this level. But right now it's sustaining, right? Even though the buying is not looking that good. Yesterday's candle would have been decisive, but here we can see that it closed neutrally. So it's not showing that buyers are dominant or sellers are dominant. On 4 hour, we can see that it has tested this order block, but it would have been more relevant if this candle would have closed here and then another candle would have retested this, right? Then we would have expected a good selling move. But even to this point, it's not that decisive. So this is the zone we are looking at. It has given one break, took the liquidity, gave a decent buy side move. This move was around more than 40-50 pips, which is pretty significant in currency pairs. So we can consider this as well another resistance. In the morning, it gave break of this trend line, small retest, and then gave a decent target. Reversed from this point. This point is 15-minute order block, right? And even now it's going up. We can expect now, as we can see that it's reversing from 15-minute order block. So now we can expect a small pullback and target of the zone, and even break of the zone. It's very possible. We just have to make sure that our execution is well. It was a good entry, but still it's fine. So this was the entry we would have taken seriously, right? When price gave this break, he would have entered around this level. Stop loss below this zone. You can see that it's not even SL of 4 pips, around 3 pips, and you're targeting more than 12 pips, right? And even now it can be a big trade. It's all about holding. It was more than 13, 14 pips. No worries, we missed this trade. And as per our setup, we missed this trade as well. Even though I wasn't online, I wasn't active at this time. But I like to trade the setup when price is already in a trend and it tries to make a pullback. And here we can see that this pullback was in a trend line structure. So on the break, we would have taken an entry and you can see the targets more than 13, 14 pips. This would have been a good trade. And yeah, these two were my setups, most probably. Otherwise, I don't usually take trades in these type of price action where trend lines are having not formed properly. Let's remove this. It can still go up, right? We can expect a pullback or a small retest, and it can still go up. On our BTC trade, we are seeing that it's trying to sustain. When you take entry in a trade, don't over manage it, right? It's good to see how it's performing, what your positions are looking like, what else you can do if you want to add positions or not. But I prefer not to move my stop loss or target until unless it's gone, right? It can take RSL. It's very possible, right? We were this close to our target, this close. Can it take RSL? Absolutely. There are very high chances it can take. But I have taken the entry. I have risked that much, which I'm willing to lose. That's it. That's the full game. The reason is that we are seeing this order block, this 5 minute order block. It's all about the right lot size. If I would have entered with 2, 3 lots, you can see that this move is more than 40, 50 pips. So you can expect more than $1,000, $2,000. It's all about right lot sizing. Gold is moving pretty well. On 4 hour, it has given a break. This is the main zone in gold, I think. This is the main zone. which a very high probability to get broken. This move was purely based on this trend line, right? So if this wants to continue, we can expect a break of this zone, test of this trend line. It can fail most likely, but yeah, it can work as well. So right now we would be looking at selling opportunities in gold. It is it has broken this 1 hour order block. You just have to trade with the trend. You must have heard trend is your friend, right? And that's very true. I just need one pullback and one strong pullback, which is very less likely to come at this point. But yeah, if I enter here, I don't think I can get a good stop loss. I don't think I can. Like one big candle, it can touch this level and continue moving down. So yeah, I need a good entry point. So price has come to our break even point. Close this trade, guys. It's price action is not looking that good. Like the retest of the trend line is already done, right? It's already done. So I have closed my position and I'm not confident in the trade. I would rather exit the position. Most of the times I do follow my rules, but at this point when I can save my capital, I will choose that. So I've exited this trade, right? And it turns out to be a good decision. From this point, price can easily touch this target. Good choice. So we were up 1 is to 1.8, but we choose to hold more. Yeah, it's completely fine. It's part of the game. The good thing is we didn't exit it in loss. So it did cover the full trend line move, but wasn't able to go up because as there was a 5 minute order block. I just need a good pullback on gold. Mm, then we'll take entry. You don't have to make FOMO entries. It's better to sit and watch than to lose your capital. Trading is all about being patient, waiting for your setup. We did got our setup two times. First one was this point when I was in front of the screen, but again, I didn't entered. First one was this. Yeah, in gold, we only got this move, this opportunity. Otherwise, I've been watching since morning. There wasn't a good point where I could see my setup. And I only trade when I see my setup. That's it. That's very simple for me. Like for this setup, I would have expected that it has given break of this level and a green candle would make more sense to me as the selling is looking very slow. So this move was very unlikely for me. So it has given a break of this trend line. If anyone wants to take a buy trade, they can consider this. You can hold this trade and expect a target of this level. Very easy, easily it can come. But yeah, I didn't enter in this trade. I was going to enter, but the spike came. Usually, when trend line gets broken, a retest makes it more good to enter. Enter like it makes me more confident when a trend line has given a break and then price is coming to retest the level, right? So that's more confident setup for me. But in this point, when the trend is bearish, right, and even this trend line is not that clean, I wouldn't enter even on retest, right? The retest is more likely to get broken. This is the only move. We saw one strong green candle. We should have entered here, stop loss below this level, 40 pip vessel and targeting 110 pips, right? So we exited this trade around this level. So now let's do one thing. Let's clear all the drawings. It's respecting this 4 hour block as per our analysis right now. Even though it has not touched this level, I would still not enter for selling side. You should have decent amount of confirmation before you make any entry. We can see a double top pattern. Break below this level would be my entry point.